Let's first welcome to the ring, from the United States, Kurt Scoby.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that reached up, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself.
Well, we all love the mystery-solving cartoon Scooby-Doo, didn't we? And we've loved this Scooby in London all week. He's been great fun. America's energetic pocket rocket, Kurt Scoby, the 30-year-old from the West Coast, who boxes on the East Coast, and he was picked up from the Brooklyn Box Raw to get this terrific chance. And I was at the London Box Raw last night. It was brilliant fun. He's in for Zara Abdullayev, had visa trouble. Abdullayev, Scooby stepping in and up at about a fortnight's notice, but he said he's born ready. He's always in fight shape. He loves knockouts, and Darren, he says he will break Adam Azim.
Yeah, he's been confident, he's been saying all the right things, but he's got to go and back it up now. 4 straight stoppages, same as Azim. But what strikes out, and what I notice, Adam, is he's had 3 fights since Adam Azim's last, so will activity play a big part in this fight?
Hey, what's up, though? I hate him. Just hating on him.
And now let's welcome to the ring, from England, the undefeated Adam the Assassin Azim.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
I'm my chip boss, man.
Enter one of the most sparkling, precocious, quickest, and incredibly dedicated fighters on the current scene anywhere. What a wonderful setting, live on DAZN. Is Adam Azim destined to be a superstar of the sport? 86% of you on FanZone thinks he will get through this. It's his first super event stage for the 23-year-old from Slough, side by side with brilliant coach Shane McGuigan. Adams dazzled us through 13 pretty perfect performances. The McGuigans believe he's destined for greatness, Barry.
Well, he has all the attributes to be a fantastic fighter. You know, there's bigger tests ahead. This is a hard night for him. I mean, he's got to be sharp from the offset and put Scooby in his place. But the blistering speed, the power and the timing that he has all screams world class. It really does.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 12 rounds, and it will be for the vacant WBO Intercontinental Super Lightweight Championship. Brought to you by Riyadh Season, Sella, Ring Magazine, Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing, and Ben Shalom for Boxer. Along with their great sponsors, Everlast, BYD, Cleans, Movember, Mr. Q Casino, and Betfred. It is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control, Steward in Charge, Guy Williamson, along with the World Boxing Organization, President Gustavo Olivetti, Supervisor John Handelar. Our 3 judges aside will be John Latham of England, Matteo Montella of Italy, and Stefan Nicolo of Monaco. Our referee in charge will be Howard Foster of England. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing beige with brown and weighed in officially at 139.8 pounds. Coming to us from Duarte, California, USA, he brings a professional record of 18 wins, just 1 defeat, 16 of his 18 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kurt Scoby! And his opponent across the ring in this championship contest, fighting out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing light blue with white and weighed in officially at 139.4 pounds. Hailing from Slough, England, he is undefeated with 13 wins. 10 of his 13 wins come by way of knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, rank number 10 by Ring Magazine, here is the undefeated Adam the Assassin Azim!
What a reception for Adam Azim. The name is getting out there.
Okay guys, you know the rules, keep it clean, break straight away when told. Both of you watch your heads in close, good luck to you both, touch gloves.
Azim looked really good winning the IBO super lightweight title against former world champion Sergei Lipinets, but since then it's been a quiet year for the British starlet. This could get a whole lot more noisy. American puncher Kurt Scoby, armed with 16 KOs and convinced he's under Azim's skin and he's going to expose him. He's a fast starter and he's dangerous, but Azim, as Carl and Tony and I were discussing yesterday, might just be the quickest fighter in the world.
Blistering hand speed. It's not just the hands as well, it's his reactions, the way he slides in and out of range very quickly, moves his head as well. But the jab's key here early, just to nullify Scooby exactly where he wants him. Then he can look for the right hand over the top. And Scooby, I've seen him, he grows into fights, likes to impose his strength as the rounds progress. So don't expect anything fiery just yet from Scooby.
But look at the reach of Azim, the wingspan, when he hits the left angle, it's a mile long. I mean, and with the speed as well, and also the way he steps in with it to get some power on that shot. How are you supposed to break that down and get past that to be effective?
A 5'10" for a 10-stone man. Super lightweight, undefeated in 13 with 10 knockouts. Scooby in fight number 20. He's won 18, has been stopped once. Azim has fought at the higher level, 7 years younger too.
Quite tight defence there from Scooby, but it's a solid defence as well. So even though Azim's darting that left hand out, it is being taken on the gloves here of Scooby. If you can just try and close the distance as he's swallowing those shots, as he's blocking them with the gloves, you just take a step forward every time. Get close to the tag, you let that right hand go. That's the weapon for him. He has really good timing with that right hand, and he throws it.
Azim, patient behind the jab, starts to work the body of Scooby with the right hook. Will the American be able to deal with the angles and the IQ that Azim has shown us ever since he started off on this journey? He's looked special.
So a sharp start here, Darren.
Yeah, it really is. Just nullifying the work, as I say, of Scooby. Putting the American exactly where he wants him. As of far, I just say, nice high guards. Just having a look at Azim here, Scooby. Somehow, the way you beat speed is timing. Does he have the time? I spoke about the activity. He's had 3 fights since Azim's last. Can he get that into play? A fight always brings to mind of somebody who was rapid, was Amir Khan when he fought Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia had the timing, didn't he?
I'm not saying Azim's a better fighter than Khan, but Khan's speed was blind. Once he let his hands go, he just let it go. But I think Azim thinks about his shots before he throws. You see, he does throw in combinations and single darting punches.
Amir Khan was ringside in February, celebrating with Adam Azim after the Lipinets fight. Adam's had a cool, classy opening round.
He's just trying to lull you in, okay? He's going to try and lull you into his pace, okay? Don't follow him round as much, cut that ring off and just keep. The more you feint before it, he keeps trying to close guard you, okay? The more you feint, feint, and then shoot it through, okay? Stay on the jab. You got loads and loads of seconds. Huh?
He's going to throw the left foot.
Yeah, he keeps trying to do that. Okay? So keep your feet going early, okay? Yeah?
Shane McGuigan, trainer of champions. And he was at Box Raw last night with his young hope Alex McMillan. Josh Pritchard was there too. Ian Johnson Jumbo in the corner was sat next to me. It was some fiery night at York Hall, the third of the Box Raw series. And in the first in Brooklyn, they found this guy, Kurt Scoby. Opportunity knocks at Tottenham Hotspur, a long way from his Californian home, although he trains in Springfield, Massachusetts. He lives above the gym in an old fire station. Great stories in boxing.
Brings out the best narratives, it really does, but he's got to start creeping forward. He's got to try and bully Azim. I mean, easier said than done when you've got someone who's as sharp, as we've already pointed out, of Azim. I'd like to see Azim as well invest into the body. The high guard of Scooby's going to be hard to penetrate early anyway, so drop down.
And it was good to see at the end of that round, and he asked for it in the break there again, did Shane McGuigan, but in the end of that round, Azim just starting to get some feints in the play, and again, just the time, it's really fast, you can maybe even time that yourself. But with those little feints and little movements of the shoulders, that just throws you off. For Scooby, that means it's very hard for him to even contemplate about countering off any of the work here of Azim.
And I like that feint as well, that's when they dip the knees, because that usually does get a reaction from your opponent. They sort of follow it with their own hands, and that exposes their chin-ups there, so he's got to not take the bait, Scooby.
Azim still focusing on the jab, followed by a combination there. Decent defence from Scooby, and all the bluster of fight week. He's crowded in a shell at the moment, just seeing this through if he can, and coming on strong, as Darren said. He's seen him a lot. Maybe he'll want to try and be the man, the physical presence in there, utilise his age. He had 150 amateur fights or so, he claims, Scooby.
Discipline's the key here for Azim, because he's having everything his own way here, so you think, I can start to unload or get a bit closer or do a little bit more, and Scooby wants you closer, so you just keep doing this, force him to make the mistake. Don't get too adventurous just yet. It's early in the fight here, just keep doing this all the time. You're landing a good shot.
Right hand just squeaked through, and Scooby felt that, and he's got a hold, and he looks at his corner. Azim can really punch. And you talk about timing beating speed, that timing from Azim was spot on.
And that's the problem sometimes with that shell-like defence. When you really hide the gloves, you hide your vision, so you don't see the gloves that the punch that come on the back of your glove, and that's what happened there on the tempo with that right hand there from Azim.
And it's good, he hasn't gone greedy, sorry, Azim. He's taking his time, he's patiently walking forward, he's very frustrated, you can see already, Scooby. The hand speed, electric.
Yep, bobbing and weaving, Scooby had to come back with something. It's all Azim.
You got enough reads on him?
Yep.
Look, now we're gonna do the same. But I need you to attack a little bit more.
Okay.
All right.
Hector Bermudez.
Every time he's jabbing, his right side is open.
Well-known trainer. Was with Johan Guzman, of course, TJ Doheny.
Right? Try to get your hook off.
The gym in Massachusetts. Scooby started off as an American footballer. What a shape he's got on him.
But step up at least
he's had to
this round. Step up on him.
Deal with 2 rounds of Adam Azim, which can't be easy.
The Matrix.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Same thing. Defense, right?
Seconds out. Round 3.
Former excellent amateur himself, Adam Azim, turned professional back in 2020, so 5 years into it. He was only 18 at the time. And here comes Kurt Scoby, just woken up by his corner and a right hand. And Azim has to be a little bit careful.
Yeah, 16 KOs from the 18 wins of Scooby.
And that right hand's his favourite shot. I said that earlier on about the timing he has on that right hand, and because he's naturally bulky of a body, he'll get weight in that shot as well.
He fought a guy called Haskell Rhodes a couple of fights ago, Scooby, and he was frustrated early. It was another sort of demonstration of really quick hands from Rhodes, but he got to him in the 6th fathom, so he's a danger man. He can punch, can't switch off.
Tried a right hand there, Scooby. We don't know yet too much about the chin of Adam Azim. We know about everything else, but as he goes up in levels and he reaches towards a world title chance, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to get this close, Azim. I think he's trying to be a little bit more forceful. He doesn't need to. You see the jabs that he's thrown, 83 jabs. He's landed with 11. I can't believe there's only 11 that landed. But I mean, to be fair, Scooby has blocked most of them with the gloves, but it's still, it can frustrate your opponent. And also, you maintain, you're in charge of everything, the pace, the distance, the control of the fight.
Tries the body shot, looks at the referee. Nothing wrong with that though. Adam Azim's precise hands, and when he goes through the gears as well and finds the angles, I wonder if the uppercut might come into play. There's the body shot again. He might look to whistle one up through the middle against the smaller man.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. More investment downstairs from Azim. Sorry, Barry, I'd like to see Scooby as well just take his head off the line to the left-hand side and try and gamble with that right hand.
What a win it would be for Kurt Scoby to rip up the script, try and find a way to be the first man to beat Azim. We remember when Amir Khan, who's obviously Adam Azim looks up to and his good mates, we remember when he was taken out by Bradis Prescott, the puncher who came over from Colombia, had to rebuild from that one. You never know in boxing. This is good from Azim though.
Yeah, it is there, yeah. Even there, he's a little bit too close here, but the hand speed and the timing, just getting him in a good position here. Scooby just got to let his hands go, that's all. He's almost getting himself in the right position, even though he is wearing cowboy boots, which is crazy. They're boxing boots designed.
I'll tell you what, I've just noticed them. They're impressive.
They are different, but he's a pretty unique character. Well, he didn't win it, but a better round from Kurt Scoby. Saturday, December the 20th. I know Barry Jones will be there in Riyadh, the WBC Grand Prix Finals. It's been a great run, it really has. The Jose Suleiman Trophy, the prize. 4 finals and 1 action-packed evening in Riyadh, only on DAZN. You've been across it, haven't you?
It's been fantastic, and also some of the favourites have been, most of the favourites have been knocked out. That's been the amazing part of it. People have really stepped up, but the guys we have in the final are going to be really good fighters. I mean, all of them I think have been good fighters, but the ones in the final, keep an eye on them because they might end up doing really big things.
You want to see how much memorabilia, WBC memorabilia Barry's got.
Does he get it?
I'm literally, my whole house is green. Green and gold, my whole house.
Green and gold. It's the beige gold trunks of Kurt Scoby here with the cowboy boots and the lilac and white of Adam Azim from Slough, looking for victory number 14. Scooby looking for his 19th win, up in class, big underdog here. Came in at a couple of weeks' notice. Azim beginning just to up the pace, but Scooby going with him.
Yeah, he doesn't need to up the pace. I don't think he needs to. You got to make Scooby just jump from too far out. I mean, just the frustration thing is so important. I know you want to be impressive, but the win is paramount here, and use your attributes to their full advantage.
You see as well with Scooby, when he lets his hands go, they're quick. They are quick, but there's just a little few shows before he throws the shots, and Adam Azim's able to read it.
Definitely troubled him in that second round, Azim. One that got through the guard of Scooby, goes to the body as well, Azim, and the jab penetrating or trying to the arms, look at the muscles on them of Scooby.
I'll tell you what, he's controlling this contest well, Azim. Whether it be on the front foot, on the back foot, moving nicely, but it's that lead hand all the time, the variation with the shot. Up, down, looking with the right hand afterwards.
And Scooby got to be careful here. It's still early in the fight, so but if you're walking him down and making Azim work hard, and that's fair enough, but he's not, I don't think. I don't think Azim's working too hard here. So he's waiting on Azim to make a mistake. So like I said at the start of the first round, it's about concentration there for Azim. If he can keep that, he'll be fine.
Head going in from Scooby. That's what Tony was saying in studio, just try and rough up the younger man, get him out of his rhythm. Just looks down at his corner. Kurt Scoby, Hector Bermudez and the team over. It's a big team they brought from Massachusetts. At speed of Azim.
How he gets in a left hook as well.
I love that. I like to see him feint then throw that left hook.
Yeah. Yes, that's the entry there for Scooby. You know, when he's let his hands go when he's in there. Really use that shoulder to push Azim back.
Whipping in the hook, but missed by a long way. Azim back behind the jab, which has been the controlling weapon. You always talk about it, Darren. You had a brilliant jab. It's so vital.
It just sets everything up, and off of that, you find your timing, your distance, everything. That lead hand's so important.
Sweet body shot as well going in from Azim, really getting into his groove. Scooby again dangerous with the head. He's getting frustrated, and he's going to get a point taken off. Howard Foster won't mess around next time. Last warning, looks at his corner, losing the round, Scooby. And is he losing it a little bit in there too?
I still think he's not quite ripe yet, though, the frustration pass. That's good from Azim. Nice fast hands.
Yeah, beautiful boxing from Adam Azim. Got Kurt Scoby where he wants him at the moment.
He's going to walk into it. What round is this? What round? This is 5 coming. 5 coming. Now listen, you're reading his left hook lovely. Watch. So when you're giving him the front foot, right, you're pulling the left hook nice. Yeah. Pull it, counter over the top of it now. Okay? What about the right hand? How do I miss that? Just keep taking your feet, man. Okay? Alright? And just address it here with your hand up high. Okay? This, you know what I'm saying? Start going big. Yeah.
Fantastic trainer. Shane's taken Josh Taylor, George Groves, Ellie Scotney, the Dubois, and of course our own Carl Frampton to world titles. Is Adam Azim one that's going to be added to that list? On this sort of evidence, probably yes.
Shots there of absolute brutal display of body punching, and I want to see more of that from Azim. The hands are high. We've said this numerous times of Scooby. Drop down, feints up, drop down.
4 down into the 5th of 12. Everything Carl has given Adam Azim. Not a difficult one to score so far. Azim totally dominant. Scooby in his shell for a couple of rounds, opened up a bit, but we still need to see more from the American. And as Barry said, not ripe yet.
No, I don't think so. Before Azim to go for it, though, you can imagine that he wants to, and he is having success. But you want to get Scooby a little bit more frustrated, a little bit more tired.
Yeah, he'll start getting a bit desperate then, when he'll start loading up, and the openings then will appear.
Carl, you know the gym well, and you rate Adam. How's he doing tonight for you?
He's boxing really well, very smart. I just don't think he has to take too many risks. Scooby's going to have to try and be a little bit more aggressive, as we're seeing in this round, but that'll allow Adam Azim to maybe open him up and land shots. And so far, his defence has been very tight, but as he has to come forward and try a little bit more and start to kind of release the hands from his head, and that allows Adam Azim to land him fast. I mean, his hand speed is incredible.
And if you're in Scooby's corner, do you just go for broke? What do you do?
Not go for broke. You still have to be measured enough in your approach. I think you need to be a little bit more aggressive. You need to put Adam Azim onto the back foot, get close to him and rough him up a little bit as well. We haven't seen enough of that.
And I think that's right, what Carl's saying there. You know, he can use that defence when he takes the shot, and he takes it quite well on the gloves. But you've got to advance, haven't you? You've got to break the jab down with that. So when you take it, just as soon as you land to the glove, you would take a step forward. You dip your legs, whatever, take a step forward and let him throw again, and then keep that same tight defence, because he's massively muscle bound, and then close that distance so you can land with a shot.
I love the way that Azim whips in that left hook to the body.
It's just more of the same for me here, for Adam Azim. Maybe a few more to the body, but I think he's using that as kind of an element of surprise. Every now and again he just slips a lovely left to the body, doesn't he? But I'd like to see Scooby just double jab, take a little step to your right hand side and then throw the right hand, really pivot, turn your body all the way to the left hand side.
He's stuck in a bit of a pattern here, isn't he, Scooby, at the minute? Oh, lovely one. I know two of them didn't land, but the fact that he's doing it, moving around the ring, getting himself back into a better place.
It's exactly what I was thinking. He's stuck in a bit of a rut here, Scooby. He's got to find something. Tries the right hand. He's talked the talk all week. He said he's got into Azim, but I think he's finding out how good this young man from Berkshire is.
Shot.
He hasn't won a round. Yeah. Just stay nice and poised, okay? Yeah.
You'll have to start trying.
Huh?
You'll have to start trying.
Can I push the pace on him now? How do you feel? Yeah, good. Lungs-wise, yeah, good? Yeah. Stay on that. Stay on that. The more he forces it, the better it is for you, okay? We're on 6. 6. Yeah? Alright? When you keep jabbing, he keeps turning his head left. So feed him 2 jabs, and then boom!
Saturday, the 6th of December. Well, it was postponed earlier this year. It's a really good fight. Shabazz Massoud and Peter McGrail face off. The glitz of Monte Carlo. Fight headlining a stacked card. Sean McComb is over there. Johnny Fisher as well. All the action live on DAZN. Saturday, December the 6th. Darren and I will be in Monaco. Tonight we're here though at Tottenham Hotspur. It's filling up beautifully. We've still got Jack Cattrall and Echo Esserman ahead as the chief support. That you're watching Adam Azim, the 23-year-old from Slough, who, as Shane McGuigan said in the corner, has won every single round. I think he wants to up the pace. Kurt Scoby is now trying to.
He wants to go to Monaco anyway, yeah?
We'll send you a postcard, Bazza.
Yeah, he got to close that gap, haven't you now, Scooby? I mean, it's easy to say take a risk because you know you make a mistake. With the speed and power that Azim has, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, these are real signs of frustration from Scooby. We've seen the head, we've seen the forearm. The best way to get over your frustration is try and punch your opponent. Get close, let that right hand go.
That's technical insight you're never going to get anywhere else, Daz.
It's the finest.
Tries a body shot there, Scooby. I wonder if punches in bunches, some combinations, just letting the hands go. It's risky against someone as quick and as accurate as Azim, but he's got to try something.
The issue, sorry, Adam, is he telegraphs the shots. We've seen already that he's got quick hands, Scooby, but he's just showing, he tenses up. Adam Azim, he's just reading it so easily.
He was stopped by Dakota Linger in 6 rounds in Atlanta in April of last year, but he's on a good winning run and all by knockout as well.
And he's looked a better fighter, I think, since then. I have to be honest.
4 straight stoppages. But with that Linger performance, he was bullied. Linger just come ploughing forward and just didn't take his foot off the gas, didn't let Scooby breathe at all.
Oh, there's a nice left hook. Yeah, picked that one really well, and good foot movement as well from Azim. I think the only thing is he just won't want to get frustrated with this as we approach the halfway mark. Tries the uppercut, body shot, good from Azim. But it was obvious when he was talking to Shane in the corner, he wanted to maybe step it up to dazzle a bit more, get the finish.
Tell you what though with Azim, he got a bad habit of leaning back with his chin up. I mean, that's something that might get it. You can see it there. He gets away with it because he has got a wide stance and he is tall and long. But I mean, it's a risky little thing. That is a habit that you want to get out of. You want to lean back, but you've got to take that back foot with you a little bit and almost stay a little bit low when you take that step back.
What does Shane think of that, do you think?
Well, look, it's again what Barry said, the torso can move backwards. The chin's got to stay low, though. Use your feet as well, just to slide out of range.
But he is boxing very well here, and the jab is just fantastic. Really is.
Control.
Wanted to do this since he was 4 years old, Adam Azim. 19 years later, it's the big showcase. He's won every round. What are we going to see from Kurt Scoby in the second half?
Right? Stay with him, stay with him. Bull come back with something. That's one. Now you got to wait till you get him by the rope. Try to get him in the triangle. That 6'3", I promise you, you hit him in the chest over there. You'd have put his lights out if you'd have got him. You hit him right here. So listen, blind him. Level change with that 6 or the 10. You come back with that 3. And then he's turning right into it, right? But other than that, you have to minimize his offense. You got to watch out. He's going to keep, his corner's going to tell him keep going to your body. Okay. All right? So be careful of that. Okay.
Well, a few numbers thrown out there and get him in the triangle.
That's just giving me an headache, that is. Thinking of all those numbers.
But he'll know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Shorthand, I guess, isn't it? I suppose in many ways. But I mean, you'll understand that. But he said you've got to stop the offense, and Scooby had to put a smile on his face.
He did, he smiled.
Like how?
Yeah, easier said than done. He's the guy in there. Right hand from Scooby, though. Azim comes back. Well, big wielding punches going in from Scooby. This is what he needs to do.
Exactly that, Adam. Roll the dice.
This is your opportunity that you got from Box Raw, Barry. He's got to take it here, Scooby.
Yeah, and you know, he's a mile down now, isn't he? So you've got to pull the trigger now and go for it. You at least just try and win some rounds. Just look how many jabs he's throwing. Forget about anything else. 181 jabs in 6 rounds is absolutely madness.
And everything in Azim's favour when you look at those.
Body shot from Scooby. Better one though from Azim, and he just rocks forward and a right hand to the temple as well. The head, he's going to lose a point here. Howard Foster has warned him already. There's a point coming off. Kurt Scoby smiles, but it's no joke for the corner because he's lost every round and there's another one gone. So he just has to go for it now because Azim will build on that and try and get him out of there.
But again, though, he's been hurt earlier in the round when he got hit on the temple in the earlier round. So he's saying, we're all saying he's got to go for him, we're right, but also he knows that if he makes a mistake, he's going to get hurt.
Look at this from Azim. The speed, the combinations to head and to body. And there's a spiteful look about Adam Azim. He's a predatory finisher. 10 knockouts on the record already. And I reckon he feels he can do this now to Kurt Scoby. Halfway into the 7th, Adam Azim smelling blood.
Yeah. He's countering nice with the left hook. Look who's in the house.
His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh to take his seat. And this might be the perfect time for Adam Azim to get the razzle-dazzle finish. He's won everything against Kurt Scoby, who suddenly just backed up and looking tired. These body shots are having an effect.
Below, I think that one.
And this is what that fight with Linga, exactly what happened. It was Linga who's being the bullet. We're seeing that now, aren't we, from Azim, really sinking these lefts to the body.
It's the right uppercut there, it is, but it really wants to rotate with that shot here now.
Another left to the body from Azim. Just backed up on the ropes, Kurt Scoby. Doesn't really know which way to go. Punches from every angle. Scoby brave. Well, Howard Foster deemed that low. Adam Azim doesn't like it. Didn't look that low.
Well, I mean, low's low though, isn't it? But I think he hit Scooby though as well. That's why.
I think Scooby's going for anything. These vicious left hooks to the body from Azim, and Scooby shakes them off.
He's put a bit of a dent in him here, Azim.
This is a round that has made a big difference. And Kurt Scoby goes back to his corner, knowing how good Adam Azim is. Welcome His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, who has completely reinvented the boxing landscape in the last 2.5 years. He loves Eddie, really. Eddie with a smile unfinished business. Here's Junior, and they're here together for the second time. 7 months on, father and son have been reunited, and now they're very much entering the gladiatorial arena together. And I think Chris is a more peaceful man, Junior, because of it. And listen to the support for Conor Benn, who smiles. He's the fan favourite, and that is coming up in a couple of fights' time. The rematch. Azim got a great reception himself, and he's starting to really put it together now on Kurt Scoby. This is when he got to Sergey Lipinets. He hasn't lost a round here, and that 7th was a difficult one for Scooby.
Yeah, it was a bit of a statement, wasn't it? Just letting Scooby know I've got gears, I've got levels to go through. And it was the first time he looked a little jaded, Scooby. And again, he's being pushed back here into the neutral corner. I tell you what, he has taken some big shots to the body. Well,
what conditioning for Kurt Scoby, but there was a gulper there when that body shot went in. How many more of these scything punches can he take?
And now you got Azim now with his chest over his front knee, which is engaging those legs to look to rip those shots through with some power here.
And you said it as well earlier, looking nasty.
Yeah, and also I think we talked about at the beginning of the fight, control, discipline, and I think he's shown that. Just the concentration, and it's been really good so far tonight. Good shot.
Uppercuts coming in. There's that left hook. Scooby trying to get brave, and needs to.
This is where he's got to work. He's got to let his hands go here, Scooby.
He's trying to get inside, and he's trying to open up inside there, but like you said, Dan, just let the punches flow.
It's really gutsy, this from Scooby. After that tight peekaboo defence early. But in terms of class, it's all Azim. Can Scooby make some sort of dent in the Brit? Like that with the right hand.
I was going to say he's going to have to try and catch Azim coming forward when he's throwing, I think.
Try and throw his own uppercut as well. He's really leaning over that front foot, Azim.
I think in the pocket is where Scooby wants Azim. They like that in the corner.
Still coming second best though, I think. He's throwing single shots all the time, and even though they might be weighted in those punches, there's not enough snap really to worry Azim as yet.
More body shots and to the head from Azim.
It's just so intelligent as well. He's not going hell for leather. It's educated pressure. It's good changing of gears.
He's still non-stop, isn't it?
Exactly. Constant pressure.
They train long and hard. Huge team around Azim, built to become a star in this sport.
Trying to have a pop here though, isn't he, Scooby? He is trying to let his hands go. He's just not. I don't think he trains the throwing combinations.
Slightly borderline, but tough times for Kurt Scoby. Let's get back. Tony Sims with Jamie.
Backstage with head trainer of Conor Benn, Mr. Tony Sims. Tony, mentally, physically, what condition is Conor Benn in here tonight?
Yeah, he's in a good place, and we've had a good camp, and you know, he just wants to fight now. He's been calm all day, and he's been calm all through camp, and you know, he's made a lot of adjustments in the gym for this fight tonight, and I believe that he will win convincingly tonight.
Coming up against bout, what version of Chris Eubank Jr do you expect tonight?
Well, I don't know. He's been with him a few weeks, so I don't suppose he's going to make a massive change, but we're just expecting the best Chris Eubank Jr that he can be. I mean, he looks in great shape on the scales. He's a very good fighter, but I just believe that Conor's going to look good tonight in winning.
Good luck, Tony.
Tony, who's been with Conor from the beginning, and a man you know very well, Darren.
Yeah, brilliant coach, he really is. Just an incredible man manager, if you like. And yeah, you have to agree with this. He's winning every round and some, Azim.
80-71, Carl on your card. Any more Adam Azim can do?
I think he just needs to keep doing what he's doing. He doesn't need to take any risks. I know it's maybe not the most exciting thing in the world, but I think Scooby is potentially still a little bit dangerous. But Adam Azim is just breaking him down round by round as it goes on.
How has Scooby sucked up all these body shots?
Maybe because he's abs like he does. Look at the size of him. I mean, the guy's he's an absolute tank. Fair play to him. He's obviously a very tough man. Adam has been going well to the body, but Scooby has been eating him up.
And also, it's not always physical. When you get to this point of a fight, when you're knackered and nothing's going your way, you mentally they start to give up. And to be fair, he hasn't. I mean, he hasn't found any answers. But you know, and he's trying to be a little bit intelligent, so he's not going gung ho. But still, he's not looking for a way out. He doesn't feel sorry for himself yet.
Lots of red.
A lot of red. A lot of power shots landed. Double. More than Scooby. Yeah, he's been in total control. Adam Azim hasn't lost a round. Scooby's been competitive, not quite up at Azim's level in terms of speed, class, accuracy. Both of them very, very well conditioned. Kurt Scoby coming in at just short notice. It's great, though, that they keep him rocking and rolling in the gym and ready for these opportunities.
Yep. I don't know when the phone's going to ring, but he's in his shell now. He really is.
Just seen Azim a few seconds ago, he's jumping with the left hook to the body, and I'm not a fan of that. I mean, if you surprise him, you get him. It's a finishing shot, but there's so much to go wrong. You're punching low, you're coming in from too far out, you know, and you're potentially giving your chin a target to be hit.
Winging in a couple of right hands, Scooby. I guess that's his best chance of getting lucky.
Footwork very good there of Azim. Just moving to his left, pinning Scooby in that blue corner.
Complaining about low shots again, Azim, but he'll be learning plenty in there tonight against a fairly rough American. Good boxing from the Slough man.
Well, it was on the waistband, that left hook, for sure, and a few of them have been. It depends on if the referee has said that waistband is a legal or illegal shot.
I know he's got a big fight of his own coming up, but Pay a fought for Dalton Smith here. I wonder what he's thinking. Huge domestic fight that could be.
You need the timing of Dalton Smith to have a chance with Azim, I think. Or crazy power, either one or both, possibly.
Well, longer than he went against Sergey Lipinets back in February. The bell to end the 9th round. Team Scooby. What are they going to say?
You have to be smart. You had to line those traps a couple of times. Inside, they can move with something at whatever angle, and then you go on. You keep loading up. He's not going to be there for those big shots. You got to set those shots up. I don't give a fuck if it's a little feint. Then go on. I'm telling you, that one to 6-3 is there, right? On the inside, I need you to disengage something that's smothering your shot, right? Either get over them and go on it. And you see he slowed down, right?
Adam Azim's been up and ready to go again. Kurt Scoby taking the instructions, and every second there. The WBO Intercontinental belt on the line at super lightweight. Remember the lilac and white of Adam Azim and the beige and the cowboy boots of this character. Kurt Scoby trains in Massachusetts from California.
And do you know what, his coach was spot on there as well, saying you're too predictable, you're too obvious with your shots, set traps or even feint.
And even the disengage, because you're smothered in your own work, to try and create a bit of space there so you can rip those punches through the middle. But you can't fight the way you don't train. So if you don't throw punches in combinations in the gym, and they might do that, but if they don't, you're not going to do it on a fight night.
And you get the impression as well that lactic acid's kicked in and he's struggling to really get the...
I used to get that all the time.
But it's just stopping.
Same sort of physique, Barry. Yeah?
That's unbelievable.
I mean, look at that. Just chucking them. He's got big hooks in the locker. Kurt Scoby just can't land one clean, and Azim controlling the ring and these body shots. guess the crowd's gone a little flat. It's one-sided.
And every round's similar, isn't it? I think that's the same. I mean, it's not a bad watch, I don't think, because Azim's going through the gears and he's staying very disciplined doing it as well. He's not making too many mistakes. And if he is making mistakes, Scooby's not making him pay for them. But still, I think he's doing his job. He's doing it well.
Azim's always good to watch, and it's another part of his education as well. The 78th round of his pro career. World champion Subriel Matias, as we know, fighting Dalton Smith in January. Gary Antoine Russell, Teofimo Lopez, Richardson, Hitchens. How far away is Azim from a shot?
Very close, very, very close. And I think he will get stale if he doesn't get one of those challenges.
And the inactivity he's had, doing 10 rounds that he's had so far, if he gets to 12 rounds, great. It won't be a bad thing. It won't be a bad thing at all.
Well, I can't understand that on the fan zone. 17% believe Kurt Scoby. We haven't given him a round.
17% of the people have accidentally pressed the wrong button there.
Unless they think he's going to get one big haymaker in late. No signs of it. Adam Azim still in total control of that boxing ring. 20 seconds left in the 10th. It's an exhibition, really.
I'm with Barry. I don't think this has been a bad watch, really. I mean, it's been a very good exhibition, this of, you know, shot selection, speed, and a good demonstration of how to control a contest.
And good rounds, because he's been out the ring since February. Backstage, Bomac with Jamie.
Yeah, backstage with Bomac, of course, trainer of Chris Eubank Jr. Bomac, in terms of physical, mental, what shape is Chris Eubank Jr. in right now ahead of a big fight for him?
It's all above, all of them up above, so it's time to go. That's where we're at.
As a coach, what do you believe are the biggest dangers that Conor Benn presents as an opponent in a boxing ring?
He got some good will to him. He got a good will to him. As long as you break that will, we should be all right.
Based on the tactical adjustments, Bomac, you're going to make in this fight, how do Team Eubank believe they can win this fight in comparison to how they did in April?
Well, that's easy. He won the first fight already, so going into the second fight, we know Ben's going to come. Just be a little bit more sturdier, press the issue a little bit more.
Do you believe you can do it inside the distance?
I'm sure we will.
Good luck, Bomac.
Inside the distance, that's what Chris said at the York Hall last night after the ceremonial weigh-in. He expects to stop Conor Benn this time. Will this one go the full 12 rounds? 100-89. Carl Frampton. It's a shutout.
Oh, good left hook there from Azim. Lovely shot. Took the shot to Scooby on the glove and come back with a lovely left hook. No, you have willing Scooby to have a bit of success here, aren't you? Just to get a little bit of drama.
Deep into the fight. Good rounds for Adam Azim to be ticking off for this sort of ring journey, Carl.
Yeah, I mean, he's a man in front, isn't he? He's won every second of every round. I just don't think he needs to do anything too mad or reckless in the last round and a half that we have left here. He's by far and away in front, and I agree with what Barry and Darren said. It's not, although it's very, very one-sided, it hasn't been the most boring fight or anything like that to watch. I think clearly the boxing ability of Adam Azim has been on show, and it's certainly exciting me anyway.
Concentration and discipline key now in these final couple of rounds. Nothing silly required. The job's done. Almost in the bag.
And he's shown that control, hasn't he? I think when you're boxing at world level, I think to be disciplined and concentration is also so important, because things happen all the time. You have to be aware of your surroundings, whether you're massively dominant in a fight so you don't take a silly shot, or when you're under pressure you have to focus. And it's so important to just train your mind to be always steely focused, and I think he's done that tonight. Yes. Up to this point. Yes.
Hugely disciplined Adam Azim, and it's interesting thinking back to about the 5th round when he wanted to change things and Shane said no, keep going, it's all working. So I think the plan was always to try and get some rounds, but what a right hand in the 11th. 50 seconds left. Kurt Scoby takes it. was the real clean punch and the reaction from the American, which shows that Adam Azim could still
holding on
put
here
the
with the
finishing
leg.
touches on.
Did well there, Scooby. Holding on for dear life, just trying to get a bit of a respite.
And a left hook. Scooby shakes his head, but the legs are betraying him, and here comes Adam Azim. Kurt Scoby in desperate trouble. 15 seconds left in the 11th round, and can Adam Azim get the stoppage after a beautiful display of boxing? He needs the bell, and he needs it urgently. Howard Foster having a close look.
Some fighter, he really is.
Oh, lovely shot again from Azim. The bell comes. Scooby just about gets back to his corner. There's a round to go.
Give me some more water.
Is a minute enough? I'm not sure. Costas Yu was pulled out at the end of the 11th against Ricky Hatton. Manuel Medina was against Nassim Hamad. It's not often that happens. Should it be here?
It should be, because he hasn't won a round and he's not going to win this next one. But they'll see one round to go. But to what? To tick a box and say, you know, you went the distance. No fighter wants to be stopped, pulled out, but that's not his call. It should be the corner's call, and they should be saying, listen, save you for another day.
Look at that shot. That was class. Look at the way he set it up. The long left hook, the right hand through the lazy garden. He done well, didn't he, to see out that round. This is going to be a long 3 minutes for Kurt Scoby.
Tries to get himself going, bouncing on his feet. Kurt Scoby, brave, courageous, physically strong, but it's been Adam Azim from start to finish, and he's got to just try and throw anything he can, Scooby. But has he got the legs? Has he recovered from what happened at the end of the 11th? And if he leaves himself open, Azim could get the finish, but Scooby's going to go for it.
I tell you what, when they touch Club's head, the steam in the eyes of Azim, he's like, no, I'm not letting you off the hook here, mate.
Look at round 11, 16 power punches landed from Adam Azim. He goes for another right hand. He thinks Scooby is open to that.
Scooby landed with a good left hook as well, to his credit. He's a crazily tough man, he really is. See, when he punches long though, Azim, how good is he though? He doesn't close that distance with that right hand. He really turns his body right across the target.
Some of these shots low from Scooby. It's too late to really worry. Adam Azim just wants to get the job finished. He's been excellent tonight. Boxing ability, showing us uppercuts and body shots, and there's the right hand again, and Scooby's let's go, a minute 50.
Do you know what? He's shown as well that he once again carries his power late.
He certainly does. 10 knockouts on the record. O'Hara Davis was found in there on Sergey Lipinets. Can he get Scooby in the 12th?
And he's talking to Scooby here as well. The reason he can carry this power, he's dictating the pace from the offset in every round. That's why he's barely breathing here.
And it helps when you don't miss.
Oh, that shot. Oh,
beautiful shot. Kurt Scoby about to go. Howard Foster is going to step in very soon, I think. Scooby goes down. There's nothing left for the American. Adam Azim is going to get the stoppage win. Scooby brave to his feet. He's got a minute to survive. Adam Azim wins in the 12th and final round, and it was an exquisite display of his boxing ability, and late on he shows he carries the power with him that I believe will take him to a world title.
That was a fantastic performance, that really was. There was control, concentration. When everything's going your own way all the time, Dan, and you know this better than I do, everything's going your own way, you can lose concentration, can't you?
Yeah.
You're having it too easy. But he kept it for every round, and to get the finish in the end against a really tough guy, I think, let's not say it's a massive statement, because his fighters above him won't be that scared, but they'll know he's there. They'll know he's there, they know he's dangerous in every round. He has speed that you can counteract, and he has power for 12 rounds.
And there he is, Adam Azim. I think he wants to go and see His Excellency. He does. Turki Al-Sheikh arriving just at the right time to see the last few rounds of Adam Azim's great performance. I think Barry made a really good point there. He could have got frustrated, he could have switched off. He was switched on from the opening bell, and look at that finish delivered for the fans too.
I'll tell you what he's done there. He's demonstrated everything required from a boxer to be able to go all the way. And I don't just mean from a tactical or technical standpoint, I mean mentally as well. As we pointed out, the discipline, the controlled aggression. He was fired up there. You can see what it meant to him at the end. And look at this finish. It was just punch perfect, Barry.
And the variety as well. You know, I was almost going to say, forget about the body, because you've wasted your time on the body shots, because he can take them so well. It was the headshots doing the damage. And to make Scooby take a knee, I mean, I never thought I'd see that. He's such a tough man, but that's a statement there. And him and Dalton Smith is the fight we want to see.
Yeah, Adam Azim, Dalton Smith, sign me up now, as we say.
And you'll need Dalton Smith's got impeccable timing. And that's the antidote to that. It will be a great fight.
Dalton Smith wants the fight. Adam Azim wants the fight. We're not ready yet. It needs a little bit more brewing, as Carl Frampton said earlier. It will happen in 2026, and I think it will be a rivalry that maybe picks up off Eubank and Benz. Adam Azim with a terrific victory here, and next week it's Riyadh. Bam Rodriguez, Barry Jones, his biggest fan, on a huge night, topped by Benavidez Yard. Devin Haney as well against Brian Norman. It's the Ring 4 Night of the Champions, Abdullah Mason and Sam Noakes. Probably the best fight card of the year, but listen, this isn't bad, is it? Adam Azim, world champion in waiting, ? That was very good.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 2 minutes, 1 second of round number 12. Our referee, Howard Foster, stops the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout. Still undefeated, and now the WBO Intercontinental Super Lightweight Champion, Adam the Assassin Azim.
14-0, his 11th stoppage win. It came late, but every other round he demonstrated his sweet science. Adam Azim is the IBO Intercontinental Super Lightweight Champion, and he'll be fighting for a world title next year, no doubt.